Welcome to Delaware Live Sports. I'm Benny Mitchell with Trey Mitchell. Week 2 of our Pigskin picks here, going around Kent and Sussex County to the lower part of the state. And we're going to start off, Trey, with a battle for the bone. So Friday night kickoff at 7 o'clock. It's the Laurel Bulldogs and the Brandywine Bulldogs. This will be the third year of the Battle of the Bone. They missed it last year. Right now, the Bone resides on Folk Road. Would look for it to return to Sussex County on Friday night. I'm taking Laurel on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you. We got to watch Laurel last week, and their offense looked really good. They ran the ball a little bit, and they had some really good timely passes. So I like Laurel on this one.
Friday night kickoff, 7 o'clock in Felton. It's the Mount Pleasant Green Knights and the Lake Forest Spartans. The Green Knights, they bring a pretty young team to Felton. They're coming off a 2-5 COVID season. The Spartans only won 2 games as well last season, but those losses came to Woodbridge, Laurel, St. Mark's, and Milford. They have a stud receiver in Jalen Morris. He's back for his senior season. I like Lake Forest at home in this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Lake Forest at home as well. I think they were better than their record showed last year. Like you said, they have a good wide receiver, and they've always had a really solid offense and defense and overall good team. So I'm going to go with Lake Forest.
Saturday morning kickoff at 11 in Wilmington. It's the Sussex Tech Ravens and the Delcastle Cougars. A little north-south technical school battle here. Both teams, they've fallen on tough times in recent years. It's going to be an early morning for the Ravens with that 11 a.m. kickoff all the way up in Wilmington. But the Ravens ended last season with a win over the Cougars. And Saturday, I think they make it 2 years in a row. I'm taking Sussex Tech.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you again here. I think they have a little bit of bad taste in their mouth from last Friday night. So I think they're going to get up early, get in there, and get a win.
Another Saturday kickoff, 2 o'clock. It's the Delmar Wildcats and the Wilmington Friends Quakers, 2 former Division II heavyweights playing in their season opener. Wilmington Friends is always tough at the mid-afternoon in Alapocas, but they are hosting the Wildcats team that just missed the state tournament last season. 2 veteran coaches in Dave Hearn and Bob Tattersall. Nobody wants to play an angry pack of Wildcats, man, and they're angry coming off last year. I'm taking Delmar in this one before they host a Big Red Lion team next week.
Yeah, I think it's one of our really good games this week. Friends Delmar, we've gotten to watch it the last couple of years too. Friends at home is really, really tough, but I think you made a really good point about Delmar being a little mad about how last season ended. So I'm leaning towards Delmar. I'm going to go Delmar.
Friday night kickoff in the state capitol. It's the Hodgson Silver Eagles and the Dover Senators. This may be the toughest game to pick on the schedule, I think, this week. The Senators lost in overtime on the road in Arundel last week. Hodgson, they took advantage of 6 turnovers to beat Cesar Rodney on the road. I was wrong last week picking against the Silver Eagles. And I'm going to try my luck again this week. I'm taking the Senators at home.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was looking at this one all day. I'm in back and forth. Looks like I'm going to continue my streak of agreeing with you tonight. I like Dover at home. Over the years, they're known for their offense. They're always a good, athletic, big team. They know how to get in the end zone. I think that'll be a difference maker at home for Dover.
Friday night kickoff, 7:30. It's Sussex Central Gold Knights against the Louisiana. And wait a minute, did I say Hodgson Dover was the toughest game to pick tonight? And it doesn't get any easier. The Sal's jumped out to a 28-6 halftime lead over Cape last week. They hang on for a 28-20 victory. This week, they bring in the defending state champs at Abyssinia Stadium. The Gold Knights shut out William Penn last week at home. Louisiana is running the spread offense this year. I think that they're using their talent a little more this year. I think that makes them a threat. But until someone beats the Golden Knights, they're still the champs. Sussex Central gets it done on the turf upstate.
Yeah, this is like you said, picks aren't getting any easier. This is another one I'm going back and forth on today. I think you make a good point. Until the champs are beat, don't pick against them. I think it comes down to what does Central's defense do with that spread offense. They've shown in the past that they can adjust to different offenses, whether that's Smyrna likes using the spread or running offenses like when they play Cape, they adjust to Cape, run it up the middle a lot. So I'm going to side with Central here as well. I think they're flexible on defense. They can make the adjustments they need to make, and they're gonna take some time off that clock and get in the end zone they need to and win.
I know it's a different year, but who did Central beat in the playoffs last year? Smyrna, Middletown, two spread offenses. So
Yep.
And it's our downstate game of the week. Friday night kickoff, 7 o'clock. Cape and Lopin Vikings traveling west to the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. The Vikings were down 28-6 last week at the half against Lakewood. It looked bleak. Just the way the Sows were playing in the first half. But Cape showed the no-quit attitude. They climbed back into the game with 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. But they just came up short at the end. Woodbridge does not have a lot returning this year, but they have speed. New head coach Marvin Dooley coaches his first game of what used to be the Henlopen Conference. The Vikings are huge on the offensive line. Trey, they're half a ton. They got 300-pounders on that line. And for me, just too many questions with the Blue Raiders. It's like everything is new in Greenwood. I mean, they have Wyatt Wright. They have they're moving Seth Smart to quarterback, and they have talent. Don't get me wrong, but they don't have a single receiver that caught a pass last year coming into this game. So I just think there's too many questions for me. I'm taking Cape and Lopin on the road.
Yeah, I like the points you make there. I want to be different from you and make a different pick here, but
you want to be right.
Yeah, but I would like to be right. Hopefully I'm right. I think the difference maker is that size Cape has, and like you said, there's too many questions. So Woodbridge very well. The speed could beat the size, but we don't know. And I gotta go with the recent data here that says that Cape's got a big line and they stay in the game all 4 quarters. So I'm going to stay with Cape. We'll go Cape here.
Talked to both coaches this week. Both feel good about their team. So we could have a great matchup as a AA versus a AAA game. So those are our picks for this week, folks. Join in. Upstate, they are doing, I believe, Saturday afternoon or Saturday night, St. Mark's at Red Lion. The Central game of the week, Central game of the week is Hodgson at Dover, and we'll be at Woodbridge for the Cape and Lopin and Woodbridge game on Friday night. Folks, check the schedules. Apparently there's a referee shortage, so some games are getting moved around to Thursday and Saturday. So I know we've already got one moved. We've 2 throughout the state. So keep an eye on the schedules. Go to the school websites and support these teams. And Trey, good game last week. It was competitive in the first half. I just think penalties and turnovers ended up dooming a Sussex Tech team that's not as bad as the score showed.
I'd have to agree with you. It was a really good first half. It was a good game of football. I think the Tech penalties are what shot him in the foot. And like I said earlier, Laurel had some timely passes. I know at least one, there was a quick score touchdown, and it was a fumble recovery, pass to the end zone. Laurel took advantage of the opportunity. So.
Absolutely. I'm Benny Mitchell, Trey Mitchell for Delaware Live Sports, and we'll see you at kickoff on Friday night, folks. See you this weekend.